Hey everyone, Jonas here, and today we're reviewing a Transformers Warfare Side Transformers Legacy Voyager class blaster. Now this is Series 1 from 2022. Got this one from I think around in summer from back in 2022. So I'm very excited to get this year of Blaster. Now for most of you know who is Blaster, he's one of the Boombox, and he's also the biggest rival of the Soundwave's biggest rival. He is one of the Autobots fan favorite. He's Boombox. Now he is pretty much he throughout the continuing role for this. Up until season 3, at the end of the season, he just disappeared. But he did appear in Headmaster cartoon, and spoiler, he died in pretty early of Headmaster season from Japanese only. When he was battled against Soundwave, he is beaten it down. I'm not gonna spoiler it, so in the case. So here is Blaster in his boombox. He looks very iconic looking. I really like his detail in his little boombox. This bigger one, he's pretty big. It looks like bulky ones. It shows a little back here. It comes a little blaster thing. And then it comes a little blaster. Nice little rifle, just a black plastic. Just a nice little detail. It does a little peg here. It's got multiple peg holes in this one. Now his gimmick, he has a little button. If you press it, and his cassette comes out. Let's take a cassette off. Here we have eject. He's now blue. Just a little translucent plastic. So yeah, it's just a translucent blue plastic. Now, the transfer for eject is pretty simple. So rotating this around, let's unpeg his arms. And lastly, he has a little head here. You can't see it. Now, trying to get it out of his head. So my nails is not a great one. So here is eject in his robot mode. He is kind of a little tiny. He's pretty tiny figure. Oops. I'm trying to stand this. He's really smaller. He's about 2.5 inches. So he's pretty smaller compared to the other ones. Now, let's better look closer look at head sculpt. It's kind of hard to see. I think it looks a nice detail. I like his hands, eyes are looks like a blue. It's kind of hard to see. The rest of the body, and there's the rest of the body. And on the back here, there's nothing else, just a hollow one. Now, articulation for eject, he does get head can rotate 360 degrees. It does get little arms goes up and down that much. It does get going in and out. The bouldering rotate. No waist articulation, only his legs, forwards and back. It goes in and out that much. Goes in and out that much. Then in the knee joints, and that's about our articulation poses. Now, sadly, he does not come with the weapons. Sadly, he does not come with the weapons. This is pretty unfortunately, so that's a pretty unfortunately disappointment. As for transform to blaster is robot mode, this is going to be pretty difficult, unlike the freezing. First is unpeg here, go on the back. Now, first he has a little peg holding his connect like that. Oops. I'll try to connect. Well, you don't see. Oh, there we go. Next to do, let's start unpegging his. Start rotating down. This is gonna be really tight. Now, you're supposed to just unpeg. I don't know. This is gotta be the scariest thing at all. Come on. Stupid. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're supposed to first to do, let's start unpeg his little unpeg here. This little unpeg. Rotate around. Supposed to do this bend. Gotta be careful, you don't want to get broke his leg or arms. I'll be really terrifying what if his legs gets break. It's in the back. Let's see, let's start close. No, let's go. I'm not good at it. Closing peg. Trying close. Sorry about that. Also, rotate around. I completely forgot. Sorry about that. I made a mistake. So that's that. Now let's rotate. Let's start bend his close as that. Now do exactly the same. Rotate around like that. Last but not least, let's start his opens up. You can see there's a header. Start opens up in it and then close it. And here we have Blaster in his robot mode. Here is Blaster in his robot mode, and he looks just like he did in the animated series cartoon from the 80s. He looks just like he did in animated series look. Pretty accurate. Now, also, he also did appear Chippendale Rescue Rangers, the movie. He appeared a small cameo, which is actually one scene, what's actually kind of hilarious. He actually made a cameo, which I was really surprised. So this figure is saying he's about 6.5 inches. Now, size comparison wise, here is next to Optimus Prime. Pretty good size compares. Now he's a little bit size, and of course you can't have this without his biggest rival. And here's next to Soundwave, one of Blaster's arch nemesis. It is the biggest rival. He is a pretty same size as these three size figures. Now, the weapons that I said mentioned earlier, he comes with the weapon rifles. It's just he needs a hold to his hands of blaster. Doesn't that? So that's a cool t-shirt. Now the head sculpt, the head sculpt for Blaster is. I do like the head sculpt. Looks accurate. This version has just a mouth close, just a stern face. Now he has the eyes are blue. It's got blue eyes. It looks nice. There is no light piping, which is kind of unfortunately. I really like his detail ones. And it shows the rest of the body with the rest of the bodies. I like how it has an Autobot logo. It just has a translucent plastic. It shows the back. There's nothing there. Nothing in the back. There's no robot drinks in the back. Overall, it's a nice little figure. Also, his hand looks like close to this. We can see it in here. And his other hand, he has point finger. That was for the gimmick that was a connect to press the button to connect. Now, my biggest problem is if you try to stop motion, is you can actually connect it. What's in that? So overall, I think it's probably the best figure from the Transformer Legacy line. Now, articulation for Blaster, he does get head can rotate 360 degrees, ball joint head 360 degrees, does go out and down on one side to side, and his arms goes up and down, goes in and out that much. Oops. It does get bicep swivel, then at the elbow, and he does get swivel. Wait, no wrist articulation whatsoever. No wrist articulation, unfortunately. It does get waist swivel waist. It does legs forwards and back that much because handed by goes in and out that much. Goes backwards, goes in and out. He has a thigh swivel, then at the knee, and thigh swivel, and his ankle left right, his forwards up and down because hidden transformation. So yeah, very cool, good posable articulations. So there's my review. Overall, the Transformer Legacy Blaster, I really like to see it. This is probably the best figure we got from the Legacy line. We finally got the true G1 accurate for Blaster figure. Now, I don't have the vintage blaster. We saw a picture. He looks very similar, accurate. But there was also a variant. There was the Transformer Legacy of Evolution. I think it's called Twin Cast. He is a repaint the regular blaster. Nah, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. He's got the same mold except the new face was a smirk face. There was also a Rewind who's also repaint eject. So overall, I think it's safe to say this is probably your diehard fans. I think I highly recommend you checking out this one. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this year. Be sure don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you all next episode. We'll see you all. Be sure don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you all next time. So thanks for watching and bye for now.